Today, I've got exclusive access to a community that hasn't even opened up yet. They have the grand opening this weekend, a community with no HOA. It's close to two of the most highly desired new schools in the city of Menifee, close to shopping in Menifee, and just 15 minutes from Costco. What's going on, guys, and welcome to Somewhere in SoCal. My name is Mike Devlak, and on this channel, I show you guys what it's like to live somewhere in SoCal. In today's video, I am back in the city of Winchester, one of the fastest growing cities in all of the Inland Empire. We are at Hudson by Canterwood, new home community by KB Homes, where I'm going to go ahead and show you guys two of the four floor plans that they've got. They've got the two models here. I'm going to hop into the models. This community is not even open yet. They're doing their grand opening either this weekend or next weekend. The designers are actually still in here like doing stuff, so there's kind of rough around the edges, but I got you guys exclusive access. All right, where we're going to show you two of the four models there. Single story here. There's the biggest single story and then the biggest two-story, biggest floor plan here. All right, they have huge yards. That's one of the things they're advertising in this community. Huge backyards. They've got no HOA, as I mentioned, and we're close to to the top brand new schools in Menifee with Liberty High School, and we got Sally Boussley. I'm pronouncing it wrong, but there's an elementary school, Sally something or other. All right, that's just opened up this school year. All right, that you guys are zoned to living in this community. So we're gonna show these houses. They got four floor plans in total in this community, two single stories and two stories, all right, ranging from the high 500s to the high $600,000. Another really cool thing about this community, aside from the no HOA, all right, they have Canterwood communities by D.R. Horton just on the other side of us here. So this is one of three communities that they've got. I filmed the other two before, so if you want to see those, let me know. I got those filmed too. All right, so we got three basic communities here, all with no HOA, and they're building a sports park here. So despite the fact that there's no HOA, you still have access to a brand new sports park that's being built. So what we're going to do, we're hop into these two models, hop on a map, show you guys what it's like to live here. We'll go over schools, shopping, medical care, things to do, all that sort of stuff. All right, and if you like anything you see in this video, make sure you go ahead and reach out. Whether you want to come out today, tomorrow, next week, next month, whenever, I would love to be your local guide to the area and help you find your somewhere in SoCal, whether it's here or somewhere else. The other thing, this is a show I post every single Saturday at 8 a.m. So if you like the sort of stuff I'm posting, new houses, new communities, showing you guys what it's like to live somewhere in SoCal, if you like the stuff, do the stuff. Like, subscribe, tap that notification bell. That way you stay up to date on everything going on in this local area. I already touched on, biggest thing, no HOA. The other thing, the tax rate, we're looking at about 1.8 to 1.9%, depending on which floor plan you get. That's usually the most common questions I get. So anyways, without further ado, let's go ahead and get this tour started. All right, guys, so first up, we've got plan 2026. This is their only single-story floor plan that's modeled. It's going to be 2,026 square feet. We're going to have 4 beds, 2 bathrooms, and this one starts at $612,000. All right, so we'll walk on up to this one. Straight shot here, kind of like this little entryway. A little straight shot through here. Plan 2026. Walk on into this thing. Nice. So you kind of got like a straight shot down the hallway here. See all the house. All right, right here you are going to have the garage access. Right now this is the sales office. All right, so that'll be your garage access right there. And just come straight down this hallway. We'll turn to the left for now. Let's see what we got over here. So turn to the left, and we're going to have bedroom number 1. It's a really good sized secondary bedroom here at the front of the house. You got a giant window looking out to the front. Tall ceilings, so you got 9-foot ceilings in here. I can spin it around for you. So lots of space in this one, guys. All right, so lots of room at the foot of the bed, a good spot for the TV on the wall there. Then we got these sliding wooden closet doors. All right, so I'm going to show you that. Doesn't really extend that way, but I'm going to show you what that is. All right, we'll keep on walking here, and then boom, we got bedroom number 2. I got this one kind of set up as a nursery. Kind of just feels like a standard room. These ones kind of look bigger because the furniture is so small with the nursery, but it feels kind of just like a standard secondary bedroom. I do like the pop of color with that blue there. It's a really cool like rope lamp thing too. Super cool. Like it, like a little bird theme here for this nursery. Same deal there. Keep on walking through. And then kind of on this other part of the quadrant of the house here, we've got bathroom number 1. So kind of like the, I guess I'd call it a guest bathroom toward the front of the house here. All right, so you do have the 1 sink here. Maybe there's an option to do his and hers dual sinks, but it's not modeled that way. You got the nice white cabinets, the light countertop there. And you'll see I'm rocking my Vikings today. We got NFL football kickoff weekend this week, so Thought I'd rock the purple hat, purple hands. If you guys want to talk some smack, if there's any if there's any Packer fans out there, let me know in the comments. Friendly little debate there. Anyways, all right, so we got nice sized bathroom right here. Lots of wall space, like the way they decorated in here. Got the shower tub combo, all the kind of like normal stuff, and then they do have this linen closet inside, which is kind of nice to have inside the bathroom there. All right, we'll come out with the hallway here, but so this is probably our coat closet. So coat closet kind of right at the front of the house here. Keep walking, and then boom, to the right, we got more stuff for you. So we got our laundry room right here. All right, just not too big, not too small. There's exactly what you need there with the washer dryer hookups. You got that rack up top. And then we've got our third bedroom. Got this kind of set up as like a study or something. All right, so this one feels the smallest of the three we've seen so far. It's also got some like bulkier furniture, but I think I can confidently say this is the smallest of the rooms. And then they've got this walk-in, pop-in closet thing right here. So it does feel a little tight in here if I'm being real with you. And just keep walking on the back, turn it over, and the good stuff. All right, so here we are with our big open living area. I'm gonna give you a nice little pan here, show you everything. Start off with this kitchen. So we got a nice little island there. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that this is gonna be one of the base countertops that you can get, so not an upgrade there. All right, and I'm also gonna guess that the white cabinets are also kind of a stock feature for some of them. Now, what is gonna be an upgrade is this extended backsplash here. It's super nice. All right, so you probably won't get that. What you probably get is this countertop just like 6 inches across over there. So they got the underlining right there too. So got the island right here. A nice little cozy kitchen with the underlighting, as I mentioned. Got the electric stovetop. Just a super cool feel in here as you can just kind of hang out on the island. You got your designated dining and the living room over there that we can see in a second. Lots of cabinets, lots of counter space. Got that microwave up top. We got a cool little spot for a coffee station right here. And then boom, we got a nice walk-in pantry. Now, one thing I like about this one, some of these pantries have like these shelves that are like way up high. Like I had that at my house, and I was like, hey, can you get the top shelf? Like, I mean, I don't know, everyone wants to reach the top shelf. So very convenient as far as the size of the shelves in here for the pantry. It's a really good sized pantry. And as we'll turn this thing around, kind of just walk into the whole living area for you. So we've got our designated dining area right here. A huge space here when you combine the dining area and the living room. And then they do have the 2 different area rugs there, kind of just to establish the spaces. I love the area rugs, make such a nice difference. Turn it around for you here and show you living room. They haven't even hung the TV yet for the model. Told you guys got some early access here. It's got this nice big windows and the slider. Lots of natural light over here. Let's go and check the backyard real quick before we see the master. So walk on outside and kind of show you what we got. So pretty decent sized yard. That's one of the things they are advertising with this community is large backyards. All right, so this is probably, for single story houses, probably one of the bigger single story backyards that you'll have out there. So lots of space here to kind of accomplish whatever you want. But when you do buy this house, all right, what you're gonna get is basically just like one cement square block out here, and the rest is gonna be dirt. So just keep that in mind. So, pretty cool little feel to this one. Entertaining space. All right, now let's go see this master. We'll walk on in to the master bedroom, which is kind of secluded at the back of the house, which I know is nice for mom and dad. All right, right as we walk in here, we're gonna have that walk-in closet. So a pretty good amount of space there. With the racks up top and the rods to hang and that sort of stuff. Lots of floor space in here. Then we've got the actual bedroom itself. Pretty good sized little retreat here at the back of the house. And you got those 2 windows to look into the backyard. Lots of natural light. Some really cool views that you might get throughout this community. Kind of like the hills and stuff like that. Perfect little setup for a TV on that wall. Let me just go into this corner. See, like lots of foot of space. Lots of space at the foot of the bed too. Nice feel this, and you kind of got that easy access to the living area out there. And we'll walk on into this master bathroom. All right, so I got this like rack vanity area right here, but you got the dual sinks there. drawers, the cabinets, all the stuff, medicine cabinet, big old mirror. You got your sliding glass shower doors here, little benches in there. All right, next to that, we've got like a linen closet. Now, typically when it's set up like this, you're gonna have the option as you do a custom build to do like a bathtub and shower, like in the back, so a soaking tub and a walk-in shower. So that's usually an option when it's modeled this way. All right, just something to think about. Or you can keep it just the shower and do the linen closet right there. All right, and then right here, we're gonna have our little throne area. I shouldn't say little, because holy cow. You got some Steph Curry range. This is a long throne area, so lots of space in there. Anyways, all right, this right here wraps this house up. This was model or plan 2026. It's 2,026 square feet. We got 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and this one starts at $612,000. So next up, we've got their biggest model. It's their 2-story home here. It's residence or plan 2763. It's 2,763 square feet. We're gonna have 4 to 5 bedrooms, 2.5 to 3.5 baths. You have an option for a loft, and this one here starts at $675,000. So we'll kind of just get this thing turned around. I love the exterior on this one. I like those like beams or the wooden beams. Cool, nice little exterior here. The stairs going up. Now that is, you know, you're not going to get that on a regular house. That's kind of extra stuff, but I love this little porch patio area. All right, covered patio. You can kind of just sit out here and just enjoy the views out there. Okay, so we'll step on into this one. You can see we're still doing some work in here. All right, very nice wide entrance right here. It's not like there's a hallway bearing down on you. Now you got the stairs going up there with a nice handrail, but immediately to the right, we're gonna have a little powder room right here. Artwork, all the stuff, and you got a little window there looking out. You do have this window right here. All right, so come over here. We have our garage access right here, which not access right now. And this is gonna be a coat closet. I'm not gonna get in their way, but that's gonna be a little coat closet right there. Walk further on back, kind of give you a taste of this nice big open concept area right here. Got everything you need. All right, so got our kitchen with a giant oversized island right here. They got 3 chairs here. You might be able to squeeze a 4th, but it's pretty economical. And then you do see kind of the overhang there if you want to put like some lights hanging down on top of that. Pantry there. It's funny because the pantries on these bigger houses sometimes have less space on the smaller one. Anyways, all right, so you have the nice, you'll love the countertops, love the color of the cabinets too. And then you got that extended backsplash there. And that really nice touch. Same thing as the other house, you got the electric stovetop. Nice sleek looking microwave up top there. You got no sink in the island, which automatically improves the grade for hosting parties. You know, dirty dishes piling around the island. So it's nice to have that off to the side over here. All right, you got this nice window looking up the side of the house. And guys, look, the skies are so cool here. You get a little taste of everything. And then you got this kind of designated dining area right here. Just spin the whole thing around for you, just to give you a feel for what it's like down here. And then over here we got our living room. Just a really nice open area down here for entertaining, for living, all the stuff. And there. I'll check out the backyard real quick. Now these ones don't have the covered patio. I do know KB has some houses that they offer with covered patio, so I don't know if that's an option here or not yet. Like I said, they're kind of in the, I'm not even supposed to be here, if we're being real. All right, they're still setting up. Nice big backyards, like I mentioned, so lots of space in here. Like this is definitely a backyard that's big enough for a pool if you wanted to. All right, the average size backyard, or average size lot in this community is gonna be about 5,700, a little under 5,700 square feet. So when you get these 2-story houses, there's a smaller footprint. So you see that one, the single story that we saw earlier, it's 1 story, extends back, so eats some square footage of the lot. When they're 2 stories that go straight up, gives you a larger yard to work with in the back. So this will all be dirt. You'll get like one little sidewalk block right there, and the rest is up to you. All right, anyways, let's go in and see this bedroom that's kind of down here. Really like the entryway tables, and that's such a nice touch. I'll walk on into this. We got like a downstairs suite type thing. Let me do this. I'm just gonna show you guys this. This is kind of, you can mix and match there. So you guys can pause That's one of the options here. It's like a downstairs suite basically. So if you're someone who wants like a downstairs master, or maybe like a in-law suite where you know, not like next gen where you want to charge rent, but someone has their own space, this is a good spot. So you got this little suite downstairs with a really good sized room. I love those little nightstands or tables at the sides of the bed there. That's super cool. Artwork there, window looking out to the back. Very nice. Then you got a walk-in closet right here. But definitely for like a secondary type bedroom, tons of space there. You got your own little like landing area here. And then we've got a really good sized bathroom. Nice and wide. You got the nice black trim there, the sliding glass doors. So really good sized restroom and bathroom area right here. On over here. Walk on up. I'm going to show you this handrail. All right, so normally it's going to come as a pony wall down here. So you have the upgraded handrail right here, which is a really nice touch. It really adds a lot to the house, I think. So, anyways, as I head upstairs, just want to remind you guys that this is a show I post every single Saturday at 8 a.m. So if you like the sort of stuff, we're touring new houses, new communities, showing you guys what it's like to live somewhere in SoCal. Heck, even getting you guys early exclusive access to communities that haven't even opened yet, giving you guys that first look. If you like the stuff, do the stuff. Like, subscribe, tap that notification bell. That way you stay up to date on everything going on in this local area. Anyways, we reached the top of the stairs here, so you got this like nice little like landing, not a straight shot. You got a little spin around there. Got a super nice loft right here at the top of the stairs. Loving this L-shaped couch, full decorations and everything up here. In the background, kind of show you the windows up here, lots of natural light. Then you kind of got these cabinets up here that you can decorate and put some really cool stuff on top there. All right, that's gonna be the master. We'll save that. So going on this hallway, we got our laundry room. You got the utility sink here, the floating cabinets at the top, washer, dryer, all the stuff. Those hooks too, that's pretty cool. Go further on down, we got bathroom right here. The dual sinks. I like the color of the cabinets up here. Flooring. Cool. And directly across the hall here, we have our next bedroom. Little doggy, oh, it's cool art. Little doggy ears up there. Very nicely done. If you're into dogs, this is a cool spot. You got the window looking out to the front here. And then we've got our sliding wooden closet doors, all the normal stuff. It's a nice mirror and good spot for the TV if you're one that hangs TVs on walls. Around here, we got the next bedroom. This one feels kind of long. All right, so the ceiling's up here about 8 feet tall. All right, but this room's got like a lot of space. This nice bed against the wall right here. A little lamp. Nice little, not little, it's a huge window, lots of light here. So nice big window there. Music room right here. And then here's the last of the secondary bedrooms. Got a nice little bunk bed set up with like a workstation underneath. Artwork there. Really cool. My kids have a setup similar to this where they have bunk beds with their desks underneath. So I know this is very functional and good use of space. You got the little window there and then the sliding closet there. And a nice little cushiony beanbag couch thing. That's very relaxing looking. Walk on down, let's go see the master now. So across the loft, so mom and dad got their privacy across the house. And a nice big master bedroom here. I love when they have the symmetry with the windows on each side of the headboard here. And natural lighting, but also like giving like a designated spot, like, hey, this is where your bed goes. All right, so you got that there. Come over here, spin it around and show you. A really good sized room, nice and wide. You got extra room for little furniture off in the corner, a good setup for the TV maybe to go right there with a dresser. Super nice setup. And walk over here, go straight on back to the master bathroom. But first, we got our walk-in closet. Really good sized closet here. I mean, Yeah, it's pretty big. My gimbal's jacked up. For some reason, I've got to buy a new one. So I'm doing a handheld video today, so I feel really awkward. I'll do a little bit of a spin test for you, so it's going to pass the test. All right, it's not my normal spin test. All right, we'll keep walking on back. Before we get to the main part, we got another long walkway to the toilet. So huge throne area here. Shoot, we had Steph Curry in the last one. This is another Steph Curry range from downtown. Holy smokes. All right, so lots of toilet area there. And then we've got kind of just the normal part of the bathroom. You got the I love the black trim there. So you got, this is what I was talking about earlier, when you can maybe fit the bathtub and the shower. All right, so you got the soaking tub, the stand-up shower there, the glass doors. Love the cabinets matching from downstairs. And also really cool backsplash and countertops here. Huge fan of that. You got a nice big old mirror right there. And then I am gonna try it. All right, I did what did I do? I did the spin test in the closet. I'm gonna try this in here to show you guys my tub test. Oh, just see. I don't know if this is gonna work out or not, guys. All right, so like to do this. My brother-in-law has a channel in Texas. He's been doing this, so I'm gonna do it. All right, so I'm like 5'11", 225-ish. My legs are a little bit crunched, pretty good space, so take it for what it's worth. I just want to show you guys how big this tub is. Anyways, that is gonna wrap this one up. This right here was plan 2763, 2,763 square feet, 4 to 5 beds, 2.5 to 3.5 bathrooms. You got that nice big loft. You got the option for that suite downstairs. Really beautiful floor plan. And this one right here starts at $675,000. Alrighty guys, so next up, I'm gonna do what I always do. I'm gonna hop on the map and show you guys what it's like to live here, go over school, shopping, medical care, things to do, all that sort of stuff. I'm also gonna hop on and just quickly show you the other 2 floor plans that they've got that we were not able to see because they're not modeled here. So out of the 50 whatever homes they've got, you know, the 4 floor plans. So I'll show you the other 2 floor plans quickly. But first, if you made it this far and you're on this map portion of the video, you are seriously considering moving. So I have a cool little resource for you guys. All right, over this shoulder right here, all right, there's gonna be a QR code. If you scan this QR code, you get access to a brand new build home website that I have specifically for my YouTube clients. It is absolutely free. You can make your own little account there, search for all the new build homes, the communities. I should say, most of, like 90% plus of everything that's out there beyond that link that's right there. So if you want to make a cool little account, I'm not going to bug you with it. It's just a free little resource I have for you. So if you want to stay up to date with all that stuff and see where I give out like 90% of my information, scan that code, and that's it. So anyways, let's go ahead and dive into my computer. All right, so first up, I just want to hop quickly onto their website just to kind of show you guys what's what. So model or plan 2026, that's the first house we saw. All right, we've also got plan 2763. That's that last house that we just saw. All right, then there's these 2 floor plans right here. So plan 1741, single story floor plan, 3 beds, 2 baths, 1,741 square feet. And then we got this other 2-story one, 2,453 square feet. We're gonna have 4 beds, 3 baths. So let me just let me click on this quickly and hopefully show you guys what the floor plan looks like. All right, so there you go. Porch, boom, 2 bedrooms up front, a little guest bathroom, got the garage access there, laundry room through this little hall with a coat closet, great room, got the island with no sink in it, primary master bedroom there, bathroom, looks like a ginormous walk-in closet. So that is the other single story that we didn't get a chance to see. Then I'll quickly do the other 2-story. Sorry if you guys can hear my kids screaming in the back. Next up, all right, so we got this one right here, the other 2-story. You walk into the porch, you got an entryway with the stairs to the right, coat closet there. Yeah, little windy stairs there. All right, so very similar to that last one that we just saw, where it kind of looks like it could be a big suite right here. All right, same thing with the island. You are gonna have the sink in the island on this one, so that's just something to consider there. And then a little pantry here, and let's see what upstairs looks like. All right, it kind of just looks like a smaller version, so maybe that's why they didn't do the model. It just looks like a more squished down version of what we saw earlier. So you got the 1, 2, 3 bedrooms upstairs plus the loft, and then downstairs you got the bedroom there. So anyways, all right, let's go hop on the map here and see where we're at. Okie doke. So Here we are at Hudson at Canterwood by KB Homes in the city of Winchester. And as I mentioned earlier, guys, we're super close to Menifee, as you'll get to see here in a second. So we're kind of in these, you look at the drone shots. This is like a brand new community. There's lots more development coming to this area. But we're super close to a couple of the different schools. So you'll see right here, we're gonna have Liberty High School. I'll go and show you guys the schools, but you see just how close we are to Liberty High School. Come out the community loop and you're right at Liberty High School. So anyways, let's go ahead and just do that and show you the directions, I guess. So we'll start off with the schools. The first one is Sally Buselt Elementary School. Brand new school that it either just opened up this year or last year. It's very, very new. It's in the first 1 or 2 years. So we are about 6 minutes from that school, 6-7 minutes from the elementary school. As far as the middle school, we're going to be zoned to Bell Mountain Middle School. All right, we're looking at about a 10-minute drive there. Once again, Menifee School District. Then as far as the high school goes, I already mentioned Liberty High School. This is one of the top new schools. A lot of people really want to go here. Great sports facilities, good academic track, and we're about 5 minutes from here. So the 3 levels of school, really, really close, especially elementary and high school. And I will do Mount Santacito for any JC people. All right, about 11 minutes to the junior college there. So take that for what it's worth. And then I'll also throw in Santa Rosa Academy, which is the charter school. You gotta have a lottery system to get in there. A lot of people really want to go here. And that's a little bit less than 15 minutes away. And that's kind of like by the main shopping center over there in Menifee. So as far as shopping and all that sort of stuff goes, when you look at the drone shots, it looks like we're in the middle of nowhere. And for now, we kind of sort of are, if I'm being real with you, but we're a lot closer to things than you're probably thinking. So if I do Stater Brothers, and that's gonna be the closest shopping center. All right, shopping center on the corner of Menifee and Newport over here. There's lots of options here, but it says about a 10-minute drive to this shopping center. You have Stater Brothers, you got Mountain Mike's Pizza, you got a CVS, McDonald's, Starbucks, Del Taco. There's a gas station right across the street right here. All right, this is the most expensive gas station in the area, so don't go there unless you have to. And then there's a cool restaurant here called Archibald's Fast Food. Think of like a Red Robin's drive-through type of thing. So like restaurant food with a drive-through. The other shopping center I wanted to show you guys was going to be right here. There's a new shopping center in Winchester that's going to be close by. So this is also 10 minutes. So 10 minutes one way, Menifee, 10 minutes the other way. It's the closest one that's going to be in Winchester when they're building on the corner of Winchester and Dominigoni. And just for your reference, Dominigoni and Newport are the same exact street. That's the whole reason I ended up moving out here, because Railroad Canyon turns into Newport, turns into Dominigoni, and I got lost and ended up in Menifee, and I freaking love it. So my mistake is all your guys' reward, I guess. Anyways, so this is Dominigoni / Newport. So that same street I talked about earlier, where it crosses Winchester Road, there's a massive shopping center that they're building right here. All right, so right now, all they've got, you see on the drone shots and stuff, they got Starbucks, McDonald's, Chipotle, Panda Express. They're building a gas station that's almost complete, should be done here in the next month or two, I would guess. All right, then they're also gonna build like a major grocery store up here. It's not built yet, but so this is like, another shopping center that's gonna be 10 minutes away. And then the other thing I wanna show you guys is the Costco. There's a Costco down in Marietta with another shopping center. So lots more shopping down there. 15 minutes from here, you got obviously Costco and all that stuff. You got Chick-fil-A. You're gonna have a car wash, Aldi. There's a Raising Cane's, Farmer Boys, and at least they're a Pieology or a Blaze Pizza or something. So lots of different options in here. Then across the road over there, you got your Home Depot, a Starbucks, Target. Just so much stuff within a really short drive here. So 15 minutes to this shopping center. All right, but if you wanted to go to the main shopping center in Menifee, what I like to call the Four Corners, all right, about 13 minutes there. So guys, 4 really big shopping centers or areas where you can get stuff done within 15 minutes, all right? But this is like the main hub of Menifee. So you got Target, Best Buy, Lowe's, Kohl's, Home Goods. You've got In-N-Out. There's Miguel's Junior Drive-Thru, Buffalo Wild Wings. Guys, dozens of food options, sushi spots. So that's just on this left spot over here. On the bottom right, you got Savage Chef. It's my favorite restaurant in Menifee. They got Michi Tacos over there as well. If you're gonna look for furniture, they got living spaces when you're making that move. Top right over, you got Raising Cane's, you got Blaze Pizza, LA Fitness, all you can eat sushi spot here. Whenever one of you guys buys a house and you guys get your keys, to celebrate, I take my family to get sushi over here at Sapporo, the sushi spot. So we're over here quite often getting sushi. It's our favorite food. And then also, they're also going to be building a Richie's Diner here, allegedly. They got a big city council meeting to get that approved, but there's an empty piece of land that you'll see on the drone shots. They're gonna be building a Richie's Diner there, assuming it gets approved. And then we have this top left part of the quadrant here. You're going to have a Texas Roadhouse, Chick-fil-A, Applebee's, Jersey Mike's, Five Guys, Flame Broiler. So lots of really good options up here as well. And then this is where you'll have the police station and the post office in this corner too. So there's stuff there. And then as you go down further along Newport towards Lake Elsinore, you got more options. You got Olive Garden, you got Panera, you've got a really cool spot called Tacos and Tequila, right? It's like these two stores. They opened it up. The first time I went there was like half a store, then they got really big and blew it up, and now they're like two stores together. Super cool, like Instagram-y style Mexican food and good drinks and that sort of thing. So Tacos and Tequila is one of my favorite spots. You got Luna Grill, Olive Garden, so there's a Wendy's as well. So guys, all kinds of stuff along this road here for whatever you need to do. All right, the last little shopping things I'm going to do are the mall. So we got Promenade Temecula. All right, about 25 minutes to the mall down there. This is your more traditional mall you're thinking of, the department stores, the food court. They also have like an outdoor shopping center, like an Apple store, Lululemon. I believe there's a Coach, White House, Black Market, whatever that. People know what that. You guys know what it is. If you care what it is, you know what it is. What I'm talking about. Red Robin's, Lucille's. There's a movie theater here. There's actually a couple movie theaters outside there too. So I think it's an Edwards movie theater at the mall. And you see these Temecula cinemas out here. You got Hobby Lobby. You got a place called At Home, which is like Costco for home decor. Super cool spot there. Oh, and speaking of Costco, you got another Costco. All right, guys, so there's tons and tons and tons of stuff at the mall here and around it. The other thing I want to show you guys is Old Town Temecula. This will be like where the mom and pop kind of eateries, breweries, nightlife sort of stuff is in Temecula. 25 minutes there. And then let's just do wine country. All right, if somebody cares about the wineries, you're about 30 minutes from wine country. As far as I guess, I don't know, points of reference, I like to do the airports. So let's just do Ontario Airport. All right, you're probably, I don't know, I like this airport. There's not really a point of reference around this other than like the airport. I think it's the best airport as far as going in and out of, with easy security lines, not a lot of traffic. All right, of course, I picked the time to do this when it's an hour and 10 minutes. It's normally about 45 minutes, so take that for what it's worth. Trust me, I've flown out of there. All right, the next up is San Diego. Now, this would be a point of reference because maybe you're not going to fly out of San Diego, but maybe you're in the military and you need to know just point of reference how far it is from a base, or you like to go to Padre games, or stuff like that. So about an hour and a half from down there. As far as John Wayne in Irvine, hour and 20, hour 25. Palm Springs, you'll probably never fly out of there, but you know where the resorts are, the casinos, the golf courses, all that sort of stuff. About an hour and 15 from there. And the last one I'll do is LAX. A little bit over 2 hours from LAX. So that is a bit of a trek. I never fly out of LAX unless I have to, or unless I'm gonna, like, my family still lives up in LA, so I'll like leave my car there and go to LAX and that sort of thing. But other than that, I'm flying out of Ontario or San Diego, personally. All right. As far as fun things to do, I do like to do Disneyland. All right. So Disneyland, we're about an hour and a half away from there. So bring the kids, have fun, do all that stuff at Disneyland, hour and a half away. Once again, there is some sort of traffic going on. It's normally like an hour and 15 minutes. Rome, shut up! Looks like there's a crash right there. And then we'll do the beaches. We got La Jolla Shores Beach down in San Diego. This is like super cool vibey spot. Like, the beach is awesome. There's also really cool eateries and like food options down by the water down here. We went there for my anniversary this past summer with the kids. Lots of fun. Went to a cool little sushi spot on the water there. So an hour and 15 from there. Oceanside Pier, a little bit over an hour to the Oceanside Pier, and then we'll do Dana Point Harbor for Orange County. About an hour and 25 there. For shits and gigs, let's just do Huntington Beach Pier. I've done that one. That's a little, yeah, it's okay. It wasn't worth it. You see lots of traffic there. So hour 45 from the Huntington Beach Pier. But hey, I tried. Anyways, that's it for the map video. Let's hop back in the community and wrap this video up. Alrighty guys, so that was Hudson at Canterwood by KB Homes in the fast-growing city of Winchester. We went ahead and hopped into these two models. These are two of the 4 floor plans that they've got. Showed you guys kind of what it's like to live here. Went on the map, showed you guys school, shopping, medical care, things to do, all that sort of stuff in this brand new community. All right, as I said in the opening, this is shoot, grand opening either this weekend or next weekend. So I was able to get in here early, give you guys exclusive early access to see these models before the general public, get you the pricing and everything you need there. So if you liked either of these or want to see the other floor plans, all right, make sure you go ahead and reach out. My phone number is gonna be on the screen right now, whether you're coming out today, tomorrow, next week, next month, whenever. I would love to be your local guide to the area and help you find your somewhere in SoCal, whether it's here or somewhere else. Now, keep in mind, guys, this is a no HOA community. A lot of you reach out to me. You always complain when there is an HOA. All right, in the city of Winchester and Paris, those are the two best spots for no HOA right now in this whole area. So if you're looking for no HOA, this is a prime spot. As I mentioned earlier, we're super close to two of the brand new schools in Menifee School District, where you got Liberty High School and Sally Bousselet. I don't know, I'm pronouncing that name wrong, I'm sure. All right, but it's a brand new school that just opened up. So if you got kiddos or you want that resale value down the road eventually, this is the spot with those two brand new schools. We're, like I said, no HOA. We're close to all of Menifee shopping, which is right around the corner over here. Right, we got the Stater Brothers, got the new shopping center in Winchester just opening up, with all the growth happening in this area. You're 15 minutes away from Costco, super close to the mall. So guys, a prime location here, really good pricing, where you're getting here in the 600,000s with no HOA. And you got that awesome community park that they're building. So like I said, if you liked anything you saw, you want to see anything, go ahead and reach out. My phone number is on the screen. The other thing, this is a show I post every single Saturday at 8 a.m. So if you like the sort of stuff where I'm touring new houses, new communities, showing you guys what it's like to live somewhere in SoCal, and giving you guys this exclusive early access to these grand openings, because the builders call me to do this stuff for you, right, to get you into the doors over here. All right, so if you like the stuff, do the stuff, like, subscribe, tap that notification bell. That way you stay up to date on everything going on in this local area. Anyways, I'm going to jump out here. YouTube's going to put a video over this shoulder. If you like this video, you're probably going to like that one, and I'll see you there.